Hello and welcome back to Bethany Chemistry. Let me make this a little bigger here. Right, oh, much better. I'm Mr. Forster, and today, instead of talking about the periodic table or another realm of chemistry, we're going to talk about something a little different. In fact, we're going to talk about me. So if you didn't know, I'm a 2015 Oklahoma State Teacher of the Year finalist. And as a finalist, I was asked to make a video that highlights some of the ways my classroom and my teaching style are unique. To do this, I'm going to hit on the following objectives. First of all, you're going to get to know me, and also get to know what happens on a day-to-day basis inside and outside my flipped classroom. Secondly, I'm going to show you how I've continued my own education. And lastly, I'm going to show you the different ways that I've inspired my peers here at Bethany High School. So, let's get started.
Adam's been a Bronco all of his life.
Adam is
Mr. Forster.
Mr. Forster is very hands-on.
Adam was one of the go-to.
Adam Forster. He loves Coach Forster. God, he loves him.
My name is Adam Forster, and I believe the thing that sets me apart as a teacher is my ability to change what I do to help students learn in a better way. I've always tried to find different ways to affect and reach different students. And the old teaching style that I started with just really didn't do the trick. I switched to a more of a lecture-based method of instruction, and now I do a what's called a flipped classroom, where the students, instead of listening to me lecture during class, they watch those videos at home and then come to class and they do more engaging activities.
I can't make any sense out of this. I might as well quit. Gee, he never even took up this third problem. It's a jip.
I'll just never pass this course. What's the use of taking this stuff anyway? I'm afraid to take my paper home.
In a flipped classroom, we have practice problems that go over the videos for that section. Then we go on to do some activities, whether it be labs or different classroom discussions where we go over it. Then it goes into quizzes and tests.
In my other classes, we listen to our teachers talk for an hour, and then we go home and do a lot of work and paperwork. With flipped learning, we get to study at home and learn the lessons, and then we actually get to understand our work in class with the teacher.
Resubmitting an assignment helps a lot because sometimes you're not doing so hot on a subject, and you can come back and he'll help you, and then you can do it again.
I think he's an excellent educator, and I share a lot of the same students that he has. I always hear positive feedback. They love to be in his class because of the innovations that he uses in the classroom, and that allows him to reach them on a different level, I think, than a lot of teachers do.
I think what sets Adam apart is he has what I call the trifecta. He has the knowledge, he has the personality, and he has the heart.
I really enjoy working with him. I really think that he's got a lot to give the education profession, and that he's willing to give it. And so that's a really neat thing to see in a teacher.
I've known Adam for a long time. We went to school together since we were in the first grade, and he is always one of the most caring people I've known in terms of he will do anything for anybody at any time. If it's another teacher needing help in their classroom setting up a piece of technology, he will drop what he's doing to go help them. If it's a kid needing help with something to get them caught up, he will do it. He is always, I joke with him all the time that he doesn't know the word no, because he will help somebody in any time, whatever they need.
He understands how important it is for everyone on the team to be able to play. Everyone is valuable. That also is transmitted into his classroom. Every single student's learning is important. Not just the top kids, but every single one. You're only as good as your weakest player. And so not only is Adam very smart with his coaching, he's an intelligent coach and understands fundamentals. It falls right back onto relationships. I watched him yesterday working with one of our autistic kids that's a freshman here this year on the football team, and just his positive encouragement. It's just incredible.
Adam is always on the forefront of technology.
him and one of his fellow teachers, John Arthur, science teacher, did a lot with flipped learning when it first came out, and Adam's been doing that now for about 3 years, modeling flipped learning classroom approach. He and John Arthur went to a seminar a few years ago, and they were really on the cutting edge or the forefront of this, and we really didn't know a whole lot about it. Adam convinced Dr. Wintroth that it would be a good approach to learning, and Adam and Coach Arthur both were very excited about this approach to learning, and it has been wonderfully received by his students. His students love that, so does Coach Arthur's classes. So it was a great learning experience.
I've had the opportunity to know Adam Forster for about 8 years. When I first came to the University of Oklahoma, he was in my very first class as an undergraduate. And Adam had already impressed me then. But as I've seen him grow as a teacher, I've been impressed with both his zeal for learning and wanting to know more to improve the student experience, but also his knowledge of what's going on in the state and also in the nation and wanting to use the best practices.
Okay, so we have our form of glucose in the form of this little gummy bear. Okay, so this gummy bear is primarily sugar. Okay, so we're gonna kind of see Mr. Gummy Bear and see what kind of energy we can get out of Mr. Gummy Bear. And he won't like it at all. That reaction takes a little while to happen, but you know, I want things to happen fast, so I'm gonna kind of speed it up here. So, and sometimes when you want a chemical reactor, you've gotta switch it, make it state change. Okay, so it's a solid now, so I'm gonna kind of melt it down to where it's a liquid. Okay. Alright, somebody want to hit the lights over there? Alright, so I won't let him die alone. I'll put him in there. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I really want to help them. I think he's dead. This is when you drink it.
He's not liking life right now.
Yeah, it's like I think this is gone. Did that work in human? It would have been cool. No, they were. That works in human. Someone's in the ghost.